Bonus, Tooka and Jigga. We got a very special guest. I want to introduce him.
We've got special guest Emo Majok.
What's up, boys? How
What's
we
up,
doing?
man? How you, bro?
Yeah, good, man. Good to be up in here in the sticks. Gonna be up in St. Mary's. Oh, is this Penrith?
Yeah, nah, this
Penrith.
Penrith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Nah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
good, man. We just wanted to just take us back a little bit for the people who don't know you.
Sure.
Yeah. How wait, first of all, how was your travel down to Sydney?
Sydney was cool, man. I got in from Gold Coast, so I just finished touring up on Gold Coast for the week.
Yeah.
I was up with your boy Shug, which was awesome. And then I touched down Monday morning.
Yeah, shout out Shug for plugging this one, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to
Shug.
shout out to the homie Shug. So yeah, and then he told me that you guys wanted to hook up, so obviously I wanted to tap in as well. So yeah. So thanks for making it happen.
No, we appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming, man. Just tell us about what's it called, your upbringing and that for people who don't know, where you from, how for the other Sudanese, type of Sudanese are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm from South Sudan.
Yeah.
We've been out here in Australia since 1996. Yeah. We got here. Perth. We got to.
Yeah.
So we're like one of 20 African families.
Yeah.
And up until now, you see every city, we're everywhere now. But when we first got here, there was like 20 African families in the city of Perth. So it was a different upbringing. Obviously, you had to get down with those that wanted to get down.
Yeah.
Defend yourself and defend your right to have your own culture and stuff.
96. That's very long, man.
Yeah, that was.
We haven't been down here for that long. I think it started coming in 95, 90. The first Sudanese. When do you reckon they started coming down here?
Well, I can't speak for Sydney, but when we got to Perth, there was already about less than 20 African families. But but that's what.
Yeah,
that's what we got.
I think in Sydney, the first family came around 94.
Okay.
94, and they're the first Sudanese to actually come to Australia. I'm pretty sure. Off the top, yeah. So
nice. And how they doing right now?
Yeah, no, they're doing good. Yeah,
They got that nice little head start.
Yeah, they got a big head start, I think. And then everyone just started coming down 2006 and that. That's when there was
got that plaque at the airport.
Yeah. That's when niggas pulled up, But yeah. What's been the biggest thing for you, culture shock?
Culture shock.
Yeah.
It sounds ignorant, man, but just being able to flick on the tap and it just have continuous water. When we first got here, because we didn't have that in Kakuma. You know?
Yeah. Oh, you're from Kakuma.
Kakuma,
you were raised in Kakuma.
I was raised in Kakuma for the first for the second 4 years of my life. So I was born in Itang in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
So
whoa.
Yeah, so we fled from there when the militia came.
Yeah.
And then we got to Kenya when we were, I must have been 4 years old.
Yeah.
And then we got sponsored when I was 8. So it was 4 years. And up until we got here, the concept of turning on a tap and the water continuously running was not a thing for us, you know what I mean? I had saw that in when we went to Mombasa in Kenya, but we were just visiting then. So it was kind of like a luxury that someone else had, not you. Yeah.
Nah, that's amazing, man. So you born in Ethiopia?
I was born in Ethiopia.
Went
because my family fled from Sudan.
From Sudan, yeah.
Because of the war. And then the militia came. Yeah. And then we fled from Ethiopia to Kenya. Yeah. To the second refugee camp where we eventually got sponsored. Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard of that, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, you were you born here or?
Yeah, no. I was born in Sudan.
Sudan?
Yeah, Sudan.
Sudan?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, south or north. I don't know. Well,
you don't know where you were born?
No, I actually don't know.
To be ignorant.
Yeah. It's too young, bro.
Yeah. How old were you when you got here?
I came here when I was 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I came here when I was early. What about you?
I got here when I was 8.
Yeah,
8 years old.
Yeah. That's amazing, man.
What was your first impression of Australia like?
Yeah,
I know the water bit, but I mean, in general,
it was cool, man, because up until then, everyone kind of looked like us.
Yeah.
So even in the refugee camp, there was the Kenyans or the Somalians or the other people that were like the Turkanas, which were the other Kenyan Maasais and stuff. But everybody was black. So everybody kind of looked like us. The only time we ever saw white people was when they were like parachuting shit down for the UN, you know what I mean? Or they were handing out the supplies. Otherwise, everybody was black. That was our surroundings. So to be here where you're the minority and everybody is white, like you could damn near travel or go days before you see another black person. You know what I mean? You had to set up a meeting to see another black person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel me? Like you're not just gonna walk. You're not just gonna be like, oh, let me run up to the store real quick. You're like, guess who I saw earlier? I saw Mary. You're like, no. Like you damn near had to set up, like to go meet up with that individual to see another black person. Because we were scarce. Like there wasn't like the numbers just weren't there. You know what I mean? So like you damn near had to call. It had to be the landline too, because there's no mobile phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not just gonna run up to so and so at the store. Like
it has to be pre-planned.
Yeah, pre-planned, premeditated. You know what I mean? So So like, so it's a trip out. Like being in my mid-30s now, and just even if I'm just in the back of an Uber and look outside the window and there's a black dude, like that's my normal reality now. Yeah. But when we first got here, like you'd go days without seeing another black person that's not within your household. You know what I mean?
No, we came down when there was like a big boom when everyone was they were just handing them out, you know. So it was a good time for us. But for me personally, like when I was like my culture shock is when I was walking down my street and I couldn't find rubbish. I couldn't, like I was like, bro, like me and my older brother were just walking down. It's like, bro, where's the rubbish? Like we're just looking for rubbish. We couldn't find it.
Even when we were in Kenya, there used to be like rubbish tips within the areas. Like you could smell it. You know what I mean? Like the garbage was dropped in your local area. It's not like there's a truck that comes and picks it up and goes, no. Like the rubbish is, you could see it. You could see it. You know what I mean? There was trash everywhere. So like the cleanliness of Australia is something spectacular. Like it's not the cleanest place I've been to, but it's clean as hell.
Compared
you know what I mean?
to like where it's come from. And then how was like like schooling for you? How was that?
When I first started, it was like fights every other day. Because I was the new face and that nationality that you haven't seen. So you were prone to bullying. But very quickly it changed because they find out that you're not a pushover. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
that's the one thing about us.
Yeah, you become a pushover, then you that's a problem. But you defend yourself, all of a sudden you're popular. You know what I mean? So like it was interesting when we first started, and I was in my year and like the school I was at, like one of 3 or one of 2. You know what I mean?
Black families.
Yeah, like Noy, who was like my brother's age, he was a couple years older to where we were learning English. So I was never exposed to him because I was still like in the ILC, like the intensive English learning. And that was for like year 3s. He's already like, I think he was like damn near 13. So like he's with his age mates having his own little problems. So he has to deal with in his age group. You know what I mean? So it was like one of those situations that you kind of just had to overcome and handle yourself. So
So when did you get into comedy?
Comedy? Oh man,
I'm going straight into it.
Comedy was only like 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah. Like I have not been doing comedy for very long at all. Like,
so how did the comedy kind of start up?
My boy Joe White started doing stand-up comedy, and he was still in the infancy of his of what was to be a quite a successful career right now, but he had just started off. And I saw how much fulfillment he was getting from that, so like I was driven by that.
Obviously, I did a bit of research about you. You won Australian Talent.
Australia's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So I didn't win.
Why did you not?
I won the golden buzzer.
Yeah.
I won in the semi-finals
Yeah.
and got into the finals.
Yeah.
But I didn't win the competition. No,
Oh, yeah.
like I won certain segments of it.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you come like second or something, or like
Uh,
you made the finals?
yeah, I made the finals.
Yeah.
There was a winner. They didn't announce the runner-ups or anything. But yeah, like the people can just see for themselves.
Yeah.
How was that like going into a talent show and going all out like?
Well, with the competitive nature that I got, like I've always prided myself in wanting to be the best damn comedian I can be.
Yeah.
Like who it is that I'm up against is never really the competition that I'm going up against.
Yeah.
It's how do I give the best performance that I can give.
Yeah.
What will get me over the line in being in a favorable position where people will be like, yeah, that guy's the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave him my best. We came up short in the finals, and I think the finals I could have definitely done way better.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ripple effect that came from that though it's to this very day it's still like I'm getting interviewed by you guys right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get like a lot of recognition since you done the gig?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like even in places where I don't necessarily think I would.
Yeah.
Like I can walk through Footscray in Melbourne, and people run up on me and be like, "Yo," you know what I mean, I was up in Brisbane actually. Just I think it was a week and a bit ago, and we're in this area, Maruka.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know Maruka,
yeah,
it's
Maruka's like your black town. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I was at a Sudanese restaurant because I love going to where the black areas are. That's the only place where I get my hair cut, and that's where I can get good food from. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I love African food. Like, so whenever I'm on the road, like variety is the spice of life, right? Like I love African food. I love Indian food. I love Asian food. Like I love exciting my flavor palette. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I was up in Maruka, I was at the Sudanese restaurant, and I was just waiting for my order, and this dude walked in, and he kept looking at me like squinting, like he's trying to figure out where he knows me from.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how he knows me, but he's trying to figure out how he knows me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it dawned on him. He goes, "Hey, do I know you?" I said, And then he goes, "Are you Emo?" I said, "Yeah, I am." He goes, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Oh, I'm here for my show." And then he goes, "Oh, you got a show when?" I said, "Sunday." And before he even left, he goes, "Got 2 tickets." You know what I mean? Like,
He's about to go watch it.
yeah, he came watch the show. Like he bought the tickets before he even left.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I told him I was in town doing some shows, he just looked up Emo Majok, Brisbane, found the show that I was on in town for, and he booked 2 tickets right there and then. You know what I mean? But that happens a lot in like Melbourne. Perth is my hometown, so like obviously that's a given. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Give or take if I'm outside, but because I don't go out like that no more anyway. I mean, so like you only ever catch me while I'm
on tour.
While I'm on tour, going to a gig, coming from a gig, getting some food, just got a haircut. I mean, like I'm not outside like that. I mean, like that's not what I'm like into anymore. Like so, like you catch me. I got my business. You catch me in my place of business. You know what I mean? I don't loiter. Like I'm not. Like you just catch me while I'm about to do something or just finish doing something or on the way to do something. I mean, so whenever I run into people, like it still shocks me that somebody that I've never had interactions with knows me. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you never quite get used to it. Like, yeah.
What's like your mental, like how do you prepare for like a show? What like how do you write your stuff or do you come up with it on the spot? What's your preparation?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So I write all my stuff.
Yeah.
But there's certain elements of my show where I'm doing. I don't know if you see my clips. Like I do crowd work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whether I'm segueing into material or if I try to figure out who this guy is with the blonde hair. Like, if you got something that I have to address, I'm address it. I mean, like, you know what I mean? If you rock out with one leg, I mean, we talk about leg. You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain elements of the show that customizes it and makes it personal. You know what I mean?
I've seen the Australian Got Talent when you like I saw a clip of it when you were like, oh, I'm looking at this water. What was going through that moment? I want to hear that from you live.
Yeah,
for
dude.
the audience.
So, what you don't see is like what happens leading up to that show, right?
Yeah.
Like you're filming from about 7 a.m. and the show starts at 6, and I got on at 11 p.m. So between all of where we filmed in the city to when we got to Rudy Hill, the Coliseum, there's a lot of like, oh, we're gonna do some back shots. Pause. We're gonna do some behind the scenes shots in the back. There's no way around this, is it? so you're doing that, and it's like every hour, it's like, yo, Ricky Lee got an interview real quick. Yo, we need you to get your makeup retouched up. It's just to get rid of the glare or whatever. Yeah. So I could not put lipstick on it. I fucking might explain myself. Didn't make it so hard just to say regular words now. Please believe me. So yeah, like there's all this stuff that was happening. But what I had done the night before, because it was like obviously going to be a huge day, and I took a sleeping pill, right? Just to ensure that I got my full 8 hours.
Yeah.
We're waking up at 7 a.m. I'm a night owl, so I wake up. I sleep at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I knew I needed to get to sleep at 10, 11 to ensure that I got my full 7, because it's going to be a long ass day, right? So we're filming. One of the side effects with like sleeping pills is it makes your mouth dry.
Yeah.
So we're filming. I'm thinking nothing of it because there's been no like whatever. And then they're like, "Yo, Emo, you're up next." And they hand me the mic, and I just placed my bottle of water on the what you call it. I just taken a sip as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a 5-minute set. You know what I mean? So I do hour shows. I do hour and 15 sometimes. I have a bottle of water on stage.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, I might get off stage and I never even touch the water.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, yeah, it's a 5-minute set. I do those all the time. You know what I mean? Like matter of fact, my shortest set is usually like my shortest set is like usually like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just thought nothing of it and just kept it pushing, right? But then about maybe 3 minutes in, I started getting a dry mouth, and I was trying to power through. Yeah. But the more I try to power through, the more I got dry because now it's playing on my head. Yeah. And I'm looking. I could see the bottle too. I'm like, can I get a bottle of water? And they thought maybe it was a part of the set or something. Like, yeah, can I? And they weren't getting it, and I just thought if I just quickly run and grab the bottle of water, I ain't got to explain it, and I keep it pushing, right? So I ran, got it. As I'm taking a sip of the water, I'm walking back thinking, man, I fucked this up. And I was walking back, and I was like, sorry. That's so unprofessional. Water's so hard for black people to find these days. Because I was begging for water, but nobody's getting it.
That's the highlight, man. Talking of that, I think I need water as well. It's hard for brown people to find water as well.
Now you got water, it's just dirty.
I know.
Nah, what's cool? I was gonna say because when they messaged me saying that they were gonna get you on, and I watched a few of your clips. I haven't like seen anything where I felt like you were like really under pressure because everyone is just always laughing. But have you ever been put in a situation where no one's laughing, or it's like just like a tough crowd? And how do you overcome that? Because I heard that's like the scariest thing. For
tough crowds are a part of the business, right? Yeah. Like it's almost like that with anything. Yeah. Like you may run a minute 40 on your best day, and run a minute 56 on a different day. Like it's just different circumstances, right? Mm-hmm. The climate, the air doesn't. Maybe it's a hot day. You know what I mean, like maybe the audience showed up today, and they were in traffic for majority of the people had to come from Blacktown to the city to come watch the show.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of contributing factors to add to why the show may not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The show might have started 20 minutes late, so therefore the people that arrived on time might not even be in the mood no more.
Yeah.
Like there's so many contributing factors. It's just your job to just give the best damn show that you can give. As I said earlier, be the best damn comedian you can be. You know what I mean? Sometimes that don't work out that way though. But it's hard to ever blame the audience though, because as a comedian you're supposed to feel that you had the necessary tools to be able to turn that around.
Yeah.
So I try not to blame the audience. But there are gigs where you just like, it was you. You feel me?
So how do you overcome that? But
you just gotta keep powering through. Power through.
Have you been through them situations?
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like especially when you try and tote the line, push the line. Most of the materials when you're trying new stuff out, it's not necessarily gonna work out the first time, right? So that's the thing. Like as comedians, we all revert back to the open mic night where we have to go to try out new material. So it's not always going to be the glamorous room that's got the 500 people. You got to go do the 700, the 70 people, the 50 seaters.
Yeah.
Just the drop-ins. Hey, I want to try out this new material for my show on Sunday. You got to do all of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those are the ones that are going to allow you to practice your new bit that you're going to do in front of 1,000 people. You can't just practice it in front of 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Because in most cases, you're going to disappoint 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So you got to go try it out in front of the 40s, the 50s, the 60s.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's our studio, essentially. You know what I mean?
Like them open mics.
The open mics is our studio. And when you go to the studio and you're like, oh, I got this new song I want to... You go lay it on wax, and then you be like, yo... something's missing. You go back in there, add your ad-libs, start adding stuff. You know what I mean? That's your open mic. You go out there, you got the stuff. Now you got to go lay it out. And then once you hear it back, you're like, all right, cool. We got to change this, change that. Just add some ad-libs. Whoop, whoop. Coconut.
I love your shows, man. You got to pop out to one of your shows.
Yeah, man, pull up.
And so, with your... like doing shows, how was it when you first started getting gigs, and how has that been for you, and did getting onto that show help a lot?
So we all start off in the open mics, as I mentioned, right?
Yeah.
And from the open mics, the development of that is you do this room, do that room, do that room. Once you've done this room, that you use that clip to get into a bigger room. That clip, like that 5-minute set, you can use that to send to a booker, perhaps in a pub gig. Because when you first start, you're doing it in shitty rooms, man.
Yeah.
You're doing
do everything.
You're doing it in shitty rooms because it's gladiator school. You got to prove yourself first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you work, you try to record as many sets as you can. And when you get your first best 5-minute set, you send that 5-minute set to get you into perhaps what is like the 50-seater, the 70-seater room. And that room may just be a bar, or maybe like the local cricket club needed. You know what I mean? You use that you get enough of those video clips to climb your way up into the ranks. Yeah. Eventually, you want to end up into the clubs, the comedy clubs, like the comedy clubs. I love kids, man. Kids are so adorable. I bring my son to some of my shows sometimes as well. I remember I was doing my set. And he's like, let me hold the mic, Dad. I was like, shut the fuck up.
My son to the pod. He won't sit still. Sit down, bro. Sit properly.
What's the wildest moment you've ever had on the stage where the crowds like went off?
So I did my first ever gig, right?
Yeah.
That gig that I did was in front of like 90 people. It was one of the hottest rooms in Perth.
Yeah.
It's a open micer's dream room to start off because such a hot crowd. Yeah. The vibe is right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did that gig. My boy Joe White, who got me into comedy, to help me set that room up.
Yeah.
There's like a 5-week waiting list too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the next day I was like, hey, Joe, how do I get on like another room? He goes, I can give you details of another booker,
Yeah.
but it's on you to figure out how you can get your own bookings now. Like it's not my
Yeah,
job to sit.
yeah.
Alright, cool, no worries. So I hit up this booker, Nick Hunter, his name was, and I did his gig. The very next morning, the very next day, I invited like 5 people.
Yeah.
Day before I didn't. Very next day, I invited 5 people.
Saint, sit down, bro. Sit down. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Very next day, I invited 5 people.
Yeah.
And oh man, the show was different to the one I did the day before.
Wow.
Because it went from 90 people
Yeah.
to 13, 5 of which I bought. Someone ended up getting knocked out at that show.
Yeah.
Not by me,
Yeah.
by the booker.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
this guy was like one of the punters was like just intoxicated, and he
Yeah.
started getting into the booker, who was also the MC. He
Yeah.
started getting in his face, and the MC just laid him out like Jesus, bro. Like, just ambulance came, like yeah, it was wild, man. And then I found it hard to get bookings after that one, not because of me, but there was a 5-week waiting list for the thingy.
Yeah.
I had applied to do the booking. 5 weeks came. I showed up. I'm waiting. I showed up like 45 minutes early. I'm waiting downstairs of where the room was. Just writing my material, trying to tighten it up. But by then I didn't realize that people had already made their way up. There was different ways to get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got up there 15 minutes late, but I've been here for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Emo. You're like, hey, you got bumped.
What does
You're
that
supposed
mean?
to be. You're supposed. It means there's like 10 comedians on the show. I was booked on it, but if you don't show up to tick your name off, one of the standby comedians that weren't on the list
Yeah, it takes your spot.
get your
Take
spot.
your spot.
So I got bumped after waiting 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh man, the politics in this is too freaking difficult. And I just kind of didn't do nothing for like a whole like 10 months
Man.
until my boy asked me to do a split bill with him for the next Fringe Festival, which was 2018. And that's when I entered Raw Comedy. And I won for the state finals, and they flew me to Melbourne to compete nationally. And I just lost. But yeah. But that's all of these is what puts the flame in your ass, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, another.
But it's all experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Experience. Yeah. All
Like
the
that-
lessons on it.
Yeah, if I had one Raw Comedy like that close into when I started comedy, what's next? Like I didn't have the necessary have sets to do more than the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like the people I was competing against been doing comedy for like 5 years, 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people had done 500 gigs. I was done 20. They didn't have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So what I do after that 5 minutes? They're gonna book me for another show. I do the 5 minutes. What I do when they're like, hey, you got 7. I don't have 7. I got 5.
Yeah.
So it allowed me to just write some more and start taking the craft a little bit more seriously, and stop looking for the win instead of the long-term jeopardy. You know what I mean?
Why comedy?
my
Why
hate for laboring, bro.
Yeah.
I did warehousing for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bullshit, man. I hated the shit out of that job. Yeah. So I just needed a way out, man.
Some else.
I just started doing stand-up comedy because it was just something that I could do for fun, man.
Yeah.
Like around that time, me and my boys were going out partying every weekend, and I had just become I had become a dad, and I just needed just something to just kind of just be constructive rather than destructive.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was destructive. It's just like I needed something that I could. I don't play cricket. I don't play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I needed something I could be like, hey, babe, I'm going to the open mic.
Yeah.
Cool, no worries. Sounds way different than, hey, babe, I'm going to the club. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I just needed something that I could, like, exercise my brain. Exercise, like, figure out a craft. Something that gave me purpose, you know what I mean? Like, and comedy gave me that. Like, it allowed me, because, like, from the very beginning, like, I started writing my jokes as clean jokes, which got me an edge up from many comedians, because it made me available to do television stuff.
Yeah.
And I've always written my stuff clean first, and then I add
Dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty ones.
You know what I mean? So, like, even when they asked me to do Australia's Got Talent, they're like, if you got 5 minutes, I was like, yeah, I got that, because all my stuff is written clean to start with.
Yeah.
And then I adjust it accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Like, so, it's like a classic case of, like, stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
What do you reckon comedy is like? Is it talent, or is it like you're putting in the hustle,
It's
or is it both?
hard work beats talent always, bro. Hard work always beats talent.
Yeah.
You can be the most talented dude ever, and a motherfucker that can work hard will outwork you. That's the thing. You're not gonna outwork me. Like, I was not the funniest comedian. I had funniness. Like, I've always been funny. But I was never the funniest. You know what I mean? But you're just not gonna outwork me though. Like, if you're telling me I'm doing 6 gigs a night, and this is what's gotten you to where you are right now, this early in your career, 6 gigs. All right, let me do 7. Because if he did this in 3 years, and I'm already 28 years old right now, starting late in a career that I should have been doing when I was like 19 years old.
Yeah.
Like, let me do more than what he's doing, instead of do the bare minimum. Oh, you started touring 3 years in, and that's what allowed you to be a full-time comic? All right, cool. Let me do that. Every bit of information is out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're in the green room with those comedians.
Yeah.
So when you're in the green room and you're talking to the Rover McManus, the Dave Hughes, or like the Rory Lowe's, or like you're speaking to like Tom Little, or any of those comedians, Joe Rooks, Joe Singh, like, you're in the same room as all of these people.
Yeah.
And you're asking them, because you're green as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So you're asking them, yo, how did you? Oh, you did. Okay. Would you have the email address? But thank you. Cool. The blueprint's already there.
Yeah.
Just figure out how do you apply it and make it yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. So 6 gigs is the standard for me to get to where you are. Cool. Let me do 7, because I don't want to do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Let me do 7. You did it in 3 years. You became a full-time in 3 years. Cool. Doing 6 gigs. Let me do 7. Let me do 7. Cause I gotta make this my full-time job within 3 years. Let me do that.
And would you say it's a passion for you now?
Hell yeah, man. Stand-up comedy has been my passion for like since when I started, man. Like I loved it since my first laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I loved it since my first laugh.
What was your first?
I was gonna say, what would you say to like anyone that's looking to be a comic? How, like, what are the steps you gotta take to getting into
it? Depends
it?
if you're trying to do it as a passion, full-time job.
Yeah, full-time.
Learn to love your own time, man.
Yeah.
Learn to love your own time, because stand-up comedy is the loneliest sport ever. You hop on your plane by yourself. You go on tour by yourself. You write by yourself. In most cases, you have your meals by yourself. You might get booked on your birthday. You might get booked on New Year's Eve. I've been booked on New Year's Eve, my birthday. I've done shows while a friend of mine is getting buried back home. You know what I mean? Like, you get booked a year in advance.
Yeah.
You can't determine that your uncle's gonna die a year from now. You know what I mean? And if this booker has had your face on the poster for damn near 8 months to sell out this room, it's either you disappoint him or you just suck it up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be like, yo, how deep is it if I don't make it to this funeral?
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong to go visit the gravesite after the fact?
Damn, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this job is like my calendar is booked
Yeah.
until 2026, and then I fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you can't premeditate that
Yeah.
that
Someone's what's gonna happen? Yeah.
that your son gonna break his arm, and you have the choice of racing back home after you finish this tour that's been in the making for a year. Oh, baby mama, you got it? Yeah, oh, cool. I'll be there the day after.
Mm.
You gotta make these hard decisions, right? Like because one, the marketing has already been paid for. If it's your own show, it's a festival. We rely on festivals, right? Like especially stand-up comedians.
Right.
So from January until April. Perth Fringe is January till February. Adelaide is February until April. No, February until March. March is Melbourne International Comedy Festival is March until end of April.
Yeah.
They'll go for 4 weeks. Adelaide goes for 5. Yeah. So right now, the marketing for Adelaide is being paid for.
Yeah. In advance for
in a month from now.
Yeah.
So you're pumping $2,000 into your marketing. Your ads that you're doing with the you've booked the venue, you paid your venue. So then when it comes down to it, you're still writing your show or you're doing whatever it is that needs to be done. When it comes down to it, you've invested all this money into what is supposed to be your return.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
You've invested this money for April. Oh yeah, my April money is gonna sustain me for June, July. Oh, my January, February, it's gonna sustain me for when I'm in March, April.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like these are things that are done 6 months in advance.
Yeah.
So when you gotta make the hard decision of, okay, do I fly back because he broke his arm and fuck up this run, or do I entrust my baby mama to take the wheel and be like, yo, you got him? All right, cool. Let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna send that over. The day after the festival, I'm gonna fly back.
Yeah. So.
There is no insurance on this.
Yeah.
Like the tickets have been sold. You don't get to redo that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you mess it up. You gotta try to figure out other stuff.
Yeah.
Self-employment is a bitch, bro. But
It's part. That's the part that you have to do. You know, it's better than being employed though.
yeah, exactly. Like so, like you gotta take the good with the bad, and you accept that this is. I've never regretted what it is I'm doing. Like I love my job. I feel very lucky that this is my job. I get to do this for a living. I would never whinge or bitch about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a privileged position where in most cases I get to wake up whatever time I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get to decide what time my work day starts.
Yeah.
My shows don't kick off until 7 p.m. I get to decide when I do my admin. I get to decide when I put out my ads. I get to decide when I clip up my videos. I get to just, that's the beauty of being self-employed. But you gotta remember, you're self-employed.
Right.
You don't do it, it don't get done.
That's it. You don't get paid.
You don't get paid. So
Yeah. And then you got your accountants and all that as well to do.
You gotta accept that there's a reason why we're rewarded handsomely when we are rewarded handsomely, and it's because we roll the dice and take the chances, right? Yeah. So
How important is it to have like a good support around you when you're dealing with them stuff? Because you have kids, like you said, you know. So
good support, man. Good support, man. Take care of your family, and your family will take care of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like support a positive support system is always a good one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my mom is one phone call away.
Yeah.
My sister's always babysitting. Like family. It's family first. You know what I mean?
What's like a way for you to come back down to earth, you know? Because when you're always traveling, you're on the road. Sometimes you forget about family, you know.
Yeah.
So like, what's like a way for you?
Never forget about family, man.
Yeah.
Like I always make sure. Like I fly back for in most cases, like 9 times out of 10, I got 3 kids. I fly back for everyone. I fly back for their birthdays. Outside of that, I'm back every whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it's not their birthdays, I try to come back for Easter's, Christmas. I'm back for Perth Fringe, which is a 1 month festival. So that's from January till February. So there's lots of pockets where I come back for a week here, 2 weeks there.
Yeah.
Like fly back for individual reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because it's important to take your shoes off and put your feet in the grass and be one with the earth sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if that means going back and setting foot back home, then hell yeah.
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 I know you're a real hustler because you've been working hard and all that. So I want to give you a gift.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You're a proper hustler, so
Yeah,
you deserve this.
You got me kidding out in your gear, bro? Hell yeah. Oh man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Straight 24/7 hustle. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This guy's your
Yeah, this is the brand for the podcast, you know.
hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I earned a t-shirt before I gave it.
Yeah, this is dope, bro. I'm gonna rock this for sure. Probably wear it on Saturday at my show.
Yeah.
No, we're definitely gonna come down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys even having me on as well, man. This is cool. Like I said, I love coming into the neighborhoods. Because it's usually like hotel rooms. Like I don't like just kicking in the hotel rooms anyway. So I like getting to like see where the locals local. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But I was gonna ask you, like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
Doing bigger rooms,
Yeah.
making more money, and being able to dictate my schedule even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about in 10 years?
Exact same thing.
Exact same
Yeah,
things on a bigger scale.
Yes, if I'm making $10 this year, I want to make 20 next year.
20 next year.
If I'm making 20 next year, I want to make 40 next year. If I'm doing 100 seat, I want to do 200 seats next year. You know what I mean? Just always double up. Try to be better and in a better position than where you are right now. Like, and never go back. Never, like, going backwards is not an option. Like, don't go back. So always strive to do better than what you were doing yesterday, or do better than what you were doing last year. It's alright to have hiccups,
Yeah.
but it's only a problem when you accept it,
Yeah.
and then you don't rectify it, because then that means you're accepting that this is your new reality. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what would you say to like your younger self, like from where you are now?
Be patient. It's all gonna make sense sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Let's say one more thing.
What would you give it
Yeah.
an advice to the younger
Yeah.
generation?
Yeah. What's your advice?
Don't let short-term decisions make long-term consequences. You know what I mean? So like if you're doing something because you're enjoying it and you know it's not the right thing, just remember it can always come back and bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? Like a simple disorderly conduct can lead to manslaughter. A simple, I'm gonna drive to the liquor store. Oh, but I've had 6 beers. Yeah, but I'm good. Like, can lead to running someone over and into a manslaughter.
Yeah.
Short-term decisions can have long-term consequences. So,
That's
so just do right by yourself,
that's some good
and
advice.
like just remember, it may not be nothing right now, but it could be something later on.
And what would you say to like the African community? Like obviously, being an African, like in Australia, and you're doing comedy.
Yeah.
What would you say to them? Like if someone's watching that wants to do something in their lives.
Don't let nobody dictate what it is that you're supposed to be. Having high expectations because your parent perhaps wants you to be like a doctor, and you know good and well your C grades ain't gonna get you that. Like, just remember, it's your life. Steer it the way that you want it to go, but just be mindful that don't let short-term decisions have long-term consequences.
Yeah.
Like if you get bad grades right now, it's not the end, like the tell-all.
Yeah.
But it just limits you in what it is that you're able to get when you decide to pull your head back in. And it's you can there's no such thing as you can't turn it back around again. You can turn it back around again.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're now behind schedule.
Yeah.
And it's not the end of the world, but you're now behind schedule.
You can always
Yeah, I like
restart
that, I
and
like that.
start again.
Yeah. You're just behind schedule. So like for the people that are incarcerated, I'm sure no one's in jail is like, oh man, thank fuck I took that left turn. You know what I mean? They're like, oh man, why didn't I? You know what I mean? Like you live in regret.
Yeah.
You may come back to do the wrong thing again, but you live in regret in that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shout out to fucking Spanian man. Like that's a dude right there that has turned his life 360.
Yeah.
And look at him, he's worth how much now? Like he's decided I ain't going back to jail no more.
Yeah.
And he found his lane, you know what I mean? Everybody can find their lane, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sydney, if anything, Sydney has told us anything, is all these people, even the dude that passed away, he used to give the motivational speeches and he collaborated with Spanian as well.
Oh, I think that's one
Yeah.
of his mates.
Yeah, Spanian did
Yeah.
collab with him as well.
Yeah.
Even with the Aboriginal fella that ended up dying, Hung Bu.
I don't know these people.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta be a mechanic. You ain't gotta be a doctor. You ain't like you can literally make money on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, just do right by yourself, man. Do right by yourself. Hard work always beats talent. Find your lane, and just run with it.
When you're not working on comedy, like what's like, what are you doing on an everyday basis? Like,
I edit my own videos. It's just something I've really been enjoying, because I needed to pump out more product, right? And to pay someone to do it.
It cost quite a bit.
Yeah, but because I was releasing a video clip a day.
Yeah. It's better to do it.
If you do it by measurement, where it's like $50 per video, like do that times 7, do that times 30 days in a month. Like it adds up, right?
Yeah.
So like learning that little skill set.
It works out.
I'm not the best, but it's allowed me to be able to pump out stuff.
Yeah.
And it's allowed me just to put out content.
Yeah.
And then I've learned little bits and like whatever, little bits and pieces. And from that, like it's given me this like this revamp.
Yeah.
Where like I've got this passion to edit and steal this guy's job. Yeah.
shout out Nick, man.
Yeah, shout out Nick, man. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I've just been enjoying editing my own videos, and it's been allowing me to kind of keep it comedy.
Yeah.
And because I'm going back and revisiting my own videos,
Yeah.
like I'm finding new taglines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I said it this way, or if you know what I mean? Like, I'm finding new ways that I could deliver what it is that I'm putting out.
Yeah.
And I've been having fun with it, man. So yeah, like from just stand-up comedy, I found a new, not a new lane. I just found a new liking to video editing. Like I fought tooth and nail never to do that. You know what I mean?
I try to tell this guy to do it all the time. You know?
Yeah.
I don't do nothing with technology.
Yes, I fought tooth and nail for so long. Until like I downloaded CapCut one day, and like my first stuff was dog shit, and like it's just. Like,
Well, be careful with CapCut. If you've seen recently about that, they take your information as well.
What information?
There's a new upgrade on CapCut. They're saying that they can censor some of your information, that they can take it, and it can go against you. It's some kind of new terms agreement.
What do you mean it can go against you?
I don't know.
It's like every other social media.
No,
too,
but
they all
CapCut,
take your.
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all
Okay.
take your information.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out. Yeah.
Who are like your?
As soon as you said they, I was like, oh,
No, I mean, like,
who are they?
Yeah, the terms and agreements, you know?
They're coming for me.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah. But
What's your top 5 comedians all time?
Top 5? Dave
And
Chappelle for
local.
one. Dave is number 1. Dave is comedy royalty, man. Like I fuck with Dave. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Patrice O'Neill. Patrice. Eddie was like my dude. But Eddie been out the game for like 30 years. Which is cool, man. Like I remember when Kevin Hart beat his record
yeah,
for like sales.
yeah,
They're interviewing him. I think he was doing like a press run for a movie that he had just put out. I think it might have been like Norbit or something, or I forgot what movie it was. But they interviewing him. They're like, "Hey, how do you feel about Kevin Hart beating your record in stand-up comedy?" He's like, "What record? I have not been on stage for 27 years." What a shutdown, bro. You mean my record, my 27-year record just got beaten? That's so ill, man. You know what I mean? So like Eddie, like he's up there with the greats. Chris Rock. Chris Rock. I fuck with Andrew Schultz, man, but it's just Andrew Schultz like a white boy though. Like he says some like borderline like stuff where you're like mother, you're like oh it was funny. And I'll give you one more. I just want to throw out like a Kevin Hart. Like Kevin Hart, Kevin's up there, but it's just like Earthquake. Let's go with Earthquake. Earthquake, like, he's an OG. These guys wouldn't know about him.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Earthquake is an OG comedian. Shout out to Earthquake.
Yeah. When I'm bored, I just watch comedy shows all day, man. So
yeah.
Now
you
you're
got
part of that list.
Yeah, you got it on like a click of a button too. So
Yeah. So for the audience, you're gonna be going on tour. Where are you going next? After Sydney.
My show in Sydney will be this Saturday.
Yeah.
And the next day I fly out for the US. Be in the US for 2 weeks. Then I'll go to Canada.
So you're doing like almost a world tour.
Yeah, so I'll be in Canada. I got Edmonton Fringe, Toronto. Got some dates in like various parts in Canada, and yeah. So.
Saint, stop.
Yeah, so just Canada, and I'll just be like my missus lives in LA, so we'll just be messing around out there as well. So.
And what are like what's your favorite city that you've been to, and what do you do when you're there?
My favorite city.
Yeah.
Probably LA, man.
LA.
Yeah, LA. Yeah. Like I fuck with LA because
isn't it like really gay there?
No, I think San Francisco is. San Francisco is very gay. San Francisco is very gay. Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. Have you been to Atlanta?
No, I've never been to Atlanta. But, I'm not that type of black dude where I'm just like, oh my god, there's a lot of gay people. Don't fuck me. Like, I'm not threatened by another sexual another sexual preference. You know what I mean? So like you do you.
I saw that you linked up with Kendrick as well.
I met Kendrick back in 20. What year was it? I met Kendrick. It must be like 2016. Through my boy Mac. Yeah, my boy Mac is Schoolboy Q's DJ. Shout out to my boy. Yeah, so when I went out to LA, I remember Mac was just like, "Yo, you better holler at me when you get here." I said, "Yeah, no worries, man." And so I hit him up, and Mac, this is how fucking ill it is, right? So Mac went to school with Kendrick. Whoa. And Mac signed to TDE. He's the Schoolboy Q's DJ, and he's the in-house DJ as well. Mac is boys with Absol. Mac is boys with J-Rock. Damn. You know what I mean? So like that's his inner Schoolboy Q. Like, so I remember when I was in LA, like Mac was just every other day, like, "Yo, what are you doing tonight?" Pull up to the crib. Get to the crib. So we're gonna go see Absol. We're gonna go fucking pull up to Absol house, yeah. And another day he'll be like, "Yo, pull up to the crib." I'll get to the house with my car, and then he like, give him the keys, and he'll just take the wheel. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then I find myself at the studio session with Kendrick. One day we're at Schoolboy Q's house. ASAP Ferg pulled up. They're just laying down some tracks, and we're just sipping on lean. There's Hennessy, fucking blunts getting passed around. This is just that's his life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he's not, check it. He's just like, that's his life. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then one day he's like, "Yo, I'll pull up to the crib." And then we'll pull up to the crib. He's like, "We're going to the BETs." So we get to the BETs, and like, Schoolboy Q's locker room, Snoop's walking around like a corrupt. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was like the who's who. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm just exposed to this because that's his regular life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the thing is, like, the nigga knows that it was fine to bring me around to all those situations because I wasn't gonna be like, "Yo,
Fanned out.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I met him as the homie, and like it just stayed that way. I mean,
Yeah.
like I wasn't trying to like break out a character and start doing weird
Went
shit.
glazing.
Yeah. Like I'm not trying to take like 20 pictures and like yo, like, that one's not good. Like I'm just letting the homies be homies. I mean, like that was just it. So it was easy for them to have me around, or for Mac to bring me around, because he knew I wasn't going to embarrass him. And we went out to Nobu when we came to Perth. Like Q took us to Nobu, and like it's just regular.
Yeah, regular.
You know what I mean? Like when I catch up with him, whether it's in Sydney, whatever city it was, like it's backstage, like it's always just with the homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's like keep it cool, and you'll be right. Like
I got one more question.
Mm.
What's your best comedy joke that you ever said on stage? Like, or up there? You can give me like 3 if you want.
the thing is, it's not about what is it the best thing that I did that got the best reception, or was it the one that I did that was most impactful? Like I'll give you.
Impactful,
So I wrote one many years ago, right? Wasn't like the biggest joke I've ever done. It's just I wrote one a few years ago, which was about African gangs. But when Peter Dutton was trying to get elected, and he was, we got an African gang problem, and that's when the first selection was like the first option for them was like deport them. That? Like, so I wrote one about African gangs. I broke down the statistics. 1% of Australia's crime is committed by young Africans, and that just got picked up. And a film crew came to Melbourne to come do a story on me for that one. So that was impactful, right? I did another one that was that Australia's Got Talent ended up picking up when I was in Darlinghurst, just doing one of the running joke. And I think it was like the white people, you need to stop lying to your kids. It's a seasoning one.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
I got like the golden buzzer for that. You know what I mean? Like that had its own little thing. You know what I mean? Like, and then I had another one. I'll name you 3. I had another one where I was talking about plastic bags, and when they first started charging for plastic bags, about everyone losing their shit. You know what I mean? And about me being in Sydney when it happened the first time. And this African lady was like, I'm not paying for the plastic bags, and she started stacking the grocery on her head and just walks the fuck out. like they used to get like a standing ovation all the time. And then the one that I was not even most proud of was they came after our boy Peter Bowl. You know what I mean?
Peter Bowl.
When I remember one year they were just building him up just to tear him down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, and then there was allegations that he was doping, right? And then they just like kind of like just destroyed his life. Like they're like you should have seen it. Like the headlines were like Peter Bowl dope cheat, like all of this nasty shit that was just there just to get clickbait and just to like they
put the reputation down.
Just ruining his confidence and everything. You know what I mean? And then like
came out that
they were claiming him. Yo, one of our very own. You know, like he was one of your very own when he was winning you gold medals and taking you to Tokyo. But then the moment you think that he's doping, you're like, oh, South Sudanese immigrant, Peter Bowl. Like, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden it was about his Sudanese-ness. You know what I mean? And then when the allegations were debunked, they didn't put that same.
They apologized quietly.
Yeah, man. Like they had the front page of the West Australian newsletter, and it was him, full page. Peter Bowl, dope cheat. When he got exonerated, they put out one of those, you know, little small ones, probably like next to where that like lost puppy. Have you seen this man? Like, it'd be like they put out a little small cutout of saying like the B sample came back and it was negative. They didn't put out the same type of energy. I mean, like you try to tear this man down, and then you didn't put that same energy. So like when that happened, like I remember there was a couple of us, like a catch. I did it in the best way that I could. Like I was vocal about like if he was one of your very own, well he's not actually. He's actually one of our very own, and you're coming after him. Yeah, I mean, so I spoke up about it. Akechi was posting about it as well, like we were tagging West Australian, like use that same, like, you know what I mean? It was like putting a very sharp line in the ground to be like, the next time you try this, have your facts right, or else put that same energy in exonerating the person. You know what I mean? Because we ain't going for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of politics over here, isn't there?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
You're Australian when you're winning, but
yeah, man.
when you're doing bad.
Yeah, exactly, man. So are you like, so I was saying that I'm only as Australian as my next accomplishment. I mean, that's what that was the message that I was putting out. But I love this country. I'm not speaking ill about it. I'm just mindful. I'm just mindful that, like, don't get caught up in the hype.
Yeah.
Like it could be me next. Before you know, I lose my mind. I'm at the front of Westfield Shopping Center, breakdancing with a hat in front of me. Just trying to figure out where it went wrong.
We appreciate you coming, man.
But thank you for
amazing,
coming,
man.
Yeah, thanks for having
Hopefully,
me, man.
Once you're done touring, we'll get you back on.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'll be back to
pod,
Australia. I'll be back in Australia in like end of the year. So we'll figure something out.
How would people be able to get in contact with you? You know, like if they want.
I got my location on, so I just.
Your social media.
Nah, I'm on social. I'm on the socials. I'm on all the apps.
Yeah,
Snapchat,
all the links
Instagram.
will be in the
Yeah,
description.
just my name, Emo Majok, EMO, last name Majok, MAJOK. You can find me anywhere. And just Google me.
Yeah.
Or even chat GBT him.
Yeah.
That's how you got your questions, huh?
Stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.